Hey guys, Miss Jager here, and welcome back to World of Tanks. Woo! And welcome to patch 9.15 test server. So, if you're in the mood for blood, guts, gore, and violence, then you have come to the right place, for this is the second episode to which we will be jumping into the fray with this thing, the Grille 15, or I'm going to call it the Grill, or whatever. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but still, the Grille or Grill. So, before we jump into the games completely, a couple of things I wanted to mention. First of all, if you are interested in finding out the eeny weeny bitty details before and after this episode, there are links down below in the description whereupon you will be getting the links to the next, like to get the patch notes, the fixes and all that. Because this patch, while it's not featuring a lot of content, it does have a lot of fixes, buffs and nerfs to a variety of vehicles and things that are occurring in the background that may not be instantly noticeable. Obviously, there is this as well. If you don't know what this is, then basically it's a new UI system for identifying how your tank works, similar to World of Warships. So there's loads of things that will be sort of newish once you get into the patch, but as I said, go to the description below, and there are things there. Second of all, this is a patch where things may not come into the game. You know, once again, pinch of salt. Not everything is guaranteed to come in. And finally, the changes that you'll be seeing more evident in this one are more evident because we're going to be in the games. The big two things are as such. The physics have been improved. So no longer will tanks flip on a random or potentially explode going less than 5 feet into the air. The patch 9.14 did a good job, but there were some issues. So in this one, you're not going to be able to flip. The second one is going to be about shell impacts, because shell impacts are now going to be a lot more identifiable, so you can know either if you're being shot at with a big gun, or you can know if some asshole is loading a gold shell into a lightly armored vehicle, or just someone who is using gold. Either way. So, without further ado, let us get into the game, and I shall see you in a battle. And here we are for the first game of the video. I am in my Grille 15. Now, for those of you who are wondering, if you've not seen the first episode, this is the replacement for the Waffenträger E100. She has a 150mm gun, her standard pen being 279, premium pen 334, and her high explosive pen is 75. She is not an auto-loading tank. She has only a maximum traverse of 50 degrees, as you can see here, on both sides. Her maximum gun elevation is 14 degrees up, and her maximum gun depression is 8 degrees down. The vehicle that she's on is obviously not an E100 chassis. Instead, it's, I believe, a Panther chassis. So, speed-wise, she actually gets to a nice, comfortable 60 degrees. 60. Oh, can we get a shot in on this Grille? No, never mind. She gets to a comfortable 60 kilometers per hour, which is pretty pleasant. Reverse-wise, we're looking at about 20. The disadvantages of the chassis is that her turning traverse is limited to 25 degrees for turning, which is not great. I mean, it's not bad, it's not like a KV-1, but it's certainly not good. Camera rating on this thing isn't the best either. Here we go. Almost. Ah, because this... Now, the benefits of this tank are numerous. It's not one of those sort of tanks that has been sort of nerfed into buggery. Ooh, oh, God. Yeah, funny that. People are going into the right flank like someone should have done. Fuck it, I'm pulling back. I can't take on that thing with this particular loadout. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Could someone please go to the right-hand flank? The 1-2 line. You know? God damn it. Mongoloids, I swear. Right, they're doing their thing over there. Pershing tank is to the front. Centurion Action X is moving up, which is a positive sign. But then again, he's also going to get shot to complete nuts because... Come on, come on. No. Okay. There's an enemy grill moving into position. Can I get a shot in on him? No, I can't. He's behind a rock. There's the Pershing again. Can I get a shot in on him? Yep. Got a nice shot into him. He obviously instantly spots me. And as you can tell by the gun handling performance, this gun has a very nice handling because it actually has a 0.2 accuracy and a 1.5 aiming time. Unfortunately, that 183 is an incredibly lucky bastard because it just bounced right when it really didn't need to. 113, come on, just stay there. And of course it goes low because reasons. I'm going to use my very, very lovely friend. 13, shot goes out into the back of his tank. Finally doing some damage in this game. Death Star maneuvering into position, try and get a shot on him. He is nearly dead. Death Star on the enemy team, on our team. Try and reverse back, I dare you. Come on, I dare you. No, he's not going to reverse back, is he? Boom, target knocked out. Oh, but look at that, tank destroyers doing their jobs well. Oh! Shame the rest of the team couldn't. Nah, never mind. Right. Relocating, taking out those guys. 1-2-1, I'd like to get some revenge, please. Pop him if you can. Very lovely. Only 658 roll. I assume he's using a high explosive shell. Use this tank as cover. Drill 15. Trying to pop shells into stuff. We need to knock out this 1-2-1. He bounced. Right, roll around. Go into the open a bit, maybe. Artillery's probably looking at us right now, so we've got to be extremely careful. Probably unspotted at this point. This thing has not got much armor. Obviously, because it's a glass cannon, we're looking at least 30 to armor on the front, 16 to the side, and I believe some slightly better 20 at the rear, but that's not much. Right, he's down. Pershing. Okay, we got them. Now let's knock the fucking scumbag. And it's an auto-loading scumbag, so I'm dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's that bastard. I have a particular disdain for these particular vehicles. God damn you! He's dead. There's no way he's gonna make it. Boom! Suck it, scumbag. Nice. That was a very tense game there, but that was awesome at the same time. There you go. So that game was pretty awesome, actually. We finished off on a very decent level. I got 2,842. Couldn't, unfortunately, get the last few shots in. Every time I got into position, either was denied. But that said, we did a good job holding back the enemy team as they made the breakthrough. This thing is pretty damn awesome. I will happily say it that. Anyway, let's jump into another match. See you there. And we're back. This time... Oh, just dropped my bullet. We are on the lovely map of Kharkov. Some don't like it, but I don't mind it. And we're also getting artillery. Random trivia of the video. At the time of the recording, it is 26 degrees outside, and I am boiling because in my room, all the heat goes into the room. And because even with the window open, it's so bloody hot. But anyhow. So I will say, this tank destroyer is phenomenal. It is just... I like it. I really do like it. Obviously, the Waffenträger is nice, and it would have been nice to have the Waffenträger and this as a choice, because I think that would be even more epic, but I imagine what would happen is a vast majority of people would probably still use the Waffenträger, and tanks like these would probably never be seen to be used. Anyway, let's go help out our RU-251 friend. Fuck. And I have missed. Pull back, pull back, pull back. We're in the open, unfortunately, but if we can just a little bit. We do have a Death Star in support. I've also, unfortunately, been spotted again. Probably because my turret or something silly is... Do I have shots on? Oh, I do. But he's dead already. Damn it. Ah, he missed. Low roll, but he missed. Wow, they're all going for me now, it would seem. And I'm now being flanked. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to pug it.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well.
Round the bend we go. Yeah, so as you can see, this thing can't really handle itself without any kind of support. This is a second line tank destroyer. Fuck you.
Enemy armor is hit.
Hey! Target destroyed! Yee! Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so... Not bad. Like... Not a very good match, but I did fairly well in it. Apparently I think I imagine I spotted more damage. I did 1,907. That's pretty good. Fair amount of vehicles. If we go damage-wise, I'm not too bad. Caused 800 spotting damage, which is nice. And I got Master Gunner. No, fire for effect, never mind. So, not like, not bad. Like a pretty average, decent game. Not bad. Like, this definitely proves that this thing needs support. Like, you can't YOLO. Like, you certainly cannot hold a flank like the Waffenträger could. That is definitely a thing which you can't do. Anyway, I'll see you for the third and final game. And we're back for the third and final game. Now, a quick side note, if I haven't mentioned this before already, you can actually enable the 16 and 25 times view on your scope. So if you go into sniper mode once the game starts, you'll notice you can only go up to 8. Whereas with this, I highly recommend you click and activate that, because you will need... It will just assist you in your aiming. So...
Time to roll out.
So for example, I'm now at my previously longest range, but 16-25 allows me to zoom even further in, which is nice, I will say. Okay, I'm not liking the looks of this match, so I'm going to go on the northern flank. Not that, it's the best idea. Who's in command there? It's a Russian guy. Ooh, almost, almost. Oh, you would be trapped, wouldn't you? Ever so slightly out of position. Boom! Thank you! Thank you! Come again! And I'm not spotted as well, which is nice. There's a Foch 155 in the background, but... Now I've been spotted. Oh, do it, 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 do it. Never mind, fuck it. When everyone else backs off, And I would have had a batch at 155, batch at 25. You're like, nope. Oh, and that's another reason why you don't want to go ahead. He got balanced. And luckily for us, there's only one of the bastards in this game. I am sorry, TVP. E50M doing its best to ensure. Oh. Oh, I'm not getting many high rolls, but god damn. I'm half tempted to. Oh, Jesus Christ. 2, 1. Bam! Well, that was a high roll. Higher than my average roll, but not by much. Okay, now that we've held the flank, I would say, long enough. Oh, no! Grille! Oh, no, never mind. I think our 140 friend has died. Yes. I can actually drown there. Okay, be advised, you can drown in this map on the river. Not that you couldn't possibly do it before, but with this vehicle... Oh, hello, that's a T-62A. I shall engage. See, this I love. Just being able to pop a shell when you're semi-kind of stopped. And you're dead. Unless I can reload. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Scumbag is still up. You're dead. Oh, no, 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 no. Even better. Hang on, let's see if I can maneuver into position. Even better. No artillery now. Oh! Oh! Ow. 862. Holy crap. Probably about reloaded just about nowish. Yeah. He'll be reloaded by about now. Unless he's going to do a YOLO charge. I think he's going to do a YOLO charge. Come on. YOLO! YOLO! Come on, I dare you. Come on. YOLO! No, you're not going to YOLO. Nah. He should have YOLO. It would have been glorious, because I would have shot him. And it would have had points. And the Leopard 1 just about kills himself. But luckily the game ended before he actually shot himself. So, oh, I did get the most experience. That's nice. So, look at that. Look at that. 4.4k. 46,000 credits. 1,000 non-buffed. And I got that result. I did a critical track damage to him. Knocked his track out, unfortunately. But the good thing is also I did spot for damage. No, I didn't. Never mind. I will withdraw that previous statement. I did bugger all in spotting, but we did a damn good job anyway. And I'm really liking these challenges as well. These particular challenges which give me, you know, the, if you will, motivation to do it is awesome. So, summary of the... Obviously, I've yet to get this thing and use it in the live servers, but the Waffenträger... Sorry. The Grille 15 is definitely a tank destroyer which... Although it does replace the Waffenträger Auf E100, and you could argue nerfs the categories and changes the way of games play, I think it's actually a decent replacement. Obviously, it would be nice if Wargaming just kept the Waffenträger, but then something tells me the Waffenträger would still be used, the most used tiered light, you know, glass cannon tank, and the Grille would probably be used by a select few. But I will state that this thing is an adequate replacement. Yes, there are downsides, but it's an adequate replacement, and I like it. I quite enjoy it. I mean, I was not super ironically, this is probably the kind of player I am. What I like more about this thing is the fact that it's not an autoloader. I know it sounds a bit weird, but because this thing doesn't have an autoloading mechanism, I like it more. I feel I'm in control of my particular tactics more, you know, and for me, I like that. I'm very much enjoy that kind of thing. So this might go even higher up the list of my to-get vehicles. So thank you very much for watching this, guys. If you like this kind of content, do let me know in the comments section down below, clicking on the like button and of course subscribing to the channel. And also, if you want to find out anything more about this particular patch, do go down to the description below, whereupon there is links as well to the said patch notes, the updates, and all that jazz. So hopefully we'll be able to get as much detail and information as possible. And fingers crossed, a lot of the features that that are good about this patch will go through. The buffs, the nerfs. Obviously we're going to be seeing this thing. I think this is a definite guarantee. Touch wood, obviously pinch of salt, but still, good patch, good fixing patch. I'll see you next time.